Hello everyone, I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Ento Agricos. Myself Sandeep. So friends, today I will discuss about very important topic, that is insect wing coupling mechanism. And this topic is somewhat confusing and tough for the student to understand. So I have tried to make it easy to understand with the help of this video, and I have already drawn the diagrams for of the insect wing coupling mechanism. So let me tell you first about that in some insect, wing coupling mechanism is present. Although among the insects with two pairs of the wings they work separately, as in case of dragonfly and dragonfly, damselfly, and also in case of the order Isoptera, that is in termites. But in higher pterygoids, fore and hind wings they couple together as a unit, and so that they both the pairs they move in synchronously. So there I will discuss about five different types of the wing coupling mechanism. So firstly I will discuss about amplexiform wing coupling mechanism. So this is all about amplexiform wing coupling mechanism. In case of amplexiform wing coupling mechanism, this is the simplest one. And in case of the plexiform wing coupling mechanism, this forewing and this hind wing, they just overlap. You can see over there, this is the overlapping of the forewing and hind wing. So this is the simplest one, and this kind of the wing coupling mechanism, this is seen in case of the superfamilies of the Papilionidae and Bombycidae of Lepidoptera order. And this is the simplest kind of the wing coupling mechanism, as there is just the overlapping of the broad forewing with the hind wing. So as you can see over there, this is all about the amplexiform wing coupling mechanism. Next is the Hamulet wing coupling mechanism. This is a diagram for the Hamulet wing coupling mechanism, and I have drawn the diagram of the honeybee wing. So this is the forewing, and this is the hind wing. And in this case of, that is the Hamulet wing coupling mechanism, in case of the Hamulet wing coupling mechanism, this thickened vein, this is the thickened hind margin of the forewing, this thickened hind margin, of the forewing, and the coastal margin of the hind wing. You can see over here, this is the coastal margin of the hind wing, or I can tell you over here, this is the thickened hind margin of forewing, whereas this is the coastal margin of hind wing. So this coastal margin of the hind wing, it bears hooks. These are the hook-like structures that are present on the coastal margin of the hind wing, whereas the thickened hind margin of the forewing, it consists of a fold. So these hooks, you can see over here, these hooks that are present on the hind wing, they get inserted into the hind margin of the forewing, that is in the fold. And this kind of the wing coupling mechanism, this is seen in case of the order Hymenoptera. especially in case of honeybees. Whereas this amplexiform, this was present in case of the Lepidoptera order. So this was all about hemulate wing coupling. Next is the frenate wing coupling mechanism. Frenate wing coupling mechanism. And there is one interesting thing to tell you all, that this kind of the wing coupling mechanism, this is seen in case of the fruit sucking moth. And this wing coupling mechanism is different in case of the male and females. As you can see over here, this structure, this is present in case of the females. So this kind of the wing coupling mechanism, this is seen in case of the females of the fruit sucking moth. So in this case, this cubital vein, so this is the cubital vein of forewing, and this is the humeral lobe of hind wing. This humeral lobe of the hind wing, it consists of a frenulum. This is the frenulum. Whereas this cubital vein of the forewing, it consists of this retinaculum. And this retinaculum, it is provided with the it is provided with the several hairs. These are the hairs. And so this retinaculum, it is provided with the hairs, and this long bristle, that is the frenulum, it interlock with the retinaculum, that is provided with the hairs on the underside of the cubital vein of the forewing. So this kind of the wing coupling is there present in case of the females, whereas in case of the males of the fruit sucking moth, there is a difference. So in case of the males, this frenulum, so this is frenulum, and this is the retinaculum. So you can see over here this long bristle, that is frenulum, with a single stout downwardly covered spine. So this is provided with the downwardly covered spine of retinaculum on the underside of the radial vein of or the subcostal vein. So this is the radial vein or subcostal vein. So this is the major difference between the male and the female female fruit sucking moths. So next one is the jugofrenate wing coupling. In case of the jugofrenate wing coupling, this is present mainly in case of order Mecoptera. In this kind of wing coupling, this posterior basal region of the forewing, so this is the forewing, and its posterior, this is the posterior part, and this is the posterior region of the forewing and the interior region of the hind wing. This is the hind wing. So this they are provided with the special lobes and they are called as the jugal lobe. So this is the jugal lobe, whereas the interior portion it is provided with the humeral lobe. It is provided with the humeral lobe with frenular bristles. So these are provided with the comparatively long bristles, and the jugal bristles lie on the top. So these are the jugal bristles. They lie on the top of the hind wing. They are present on the top of the hind wing. You can see over there in the diagram. While this humeral one, they press against the hind wing of the underside of the forewing. They get pressed underside the forewing, and this keeping two wings intact during flight. So this kind of the wing coupling mechanism, this is seen in case of order Microptera. So the last one is jugate wing coupling. This jugate wing coupling, this is present in case of order Trichoptera. In jugate wing coupling, the costal margin, this is the costal margin of hind wing. And this forewing, in forewing, jugum of the forewing. So this is the jugum of forewing. This is enlarged and this is known as fibula. This is enlarged enough. This jugal lobe, it is present when lies on the top of the hind wing during flight, and this lobe is relatively larger in family Haploidae, in case of Haploidae family, haploid moth, and this is called as the fibula, and which remains folded beneath the forewing during rest. So this was all about the wing coupling mechanism of insect. So this was the wing coupling mechanism in insects. So first one, so let me discuss again in few minutes for revision. First one is the implexiform wing coupling, in which the fore and the hind wing, they just overlap each other. And the next is the hemulate wing coupling. In hemulate wing couplings, hooks, they are present on the costal margin of the hind wing, and they on the thickened hind margin it is provided with the fold, and they get interlocked with each other. Whereas in case of the fernate wing coupling mechanism, there are the difference between the female and the fruit sucking male fruit sucking moth. In case of the female fruit sucking moth, there is presence of retinaculum with the hairs, and in case of the males, this retinaculum, it is provided with the hook, curved hook is provided. In frenulum, this frenulum, it get interlocked with the hook, and in case of this females, it gets interlocked with the haired retinaculum. And the next is the jugofernate wing coupling. In case of the jugofernate wing coupling, they are the two lobes, that is humeral lobe and the jugal lobe. They and this kind of the wing coupling mechanism is present in case of the Microptera order. Next is the jugate wing coupling. In jugate wing coupling, this jugum of the forewing, it is enlarged enough, and this forms fibula. And this kind of the wing coupling mechanism, it is seen in case of the Trichoptera order and in haploid moths. So friends, this was all about wing coupling mechanism in insect. So I request you all to like, comment or share and share our video if you guys really feel that it's worth and fruitful for you guys. And subscribe our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you can get notifications for our new updates. Thank you friends.